And to prove my allegiance. So I have, through the powers of the internet, what do we got? What am I missing? All right, I will click in and take a look at your screen.
They have bevel cut and then regular cut on the same line.
Okay.
Yeah, so where they're meeting, it's supposed to be 90, but where they're not meeting, it's supposed to be 45. So halfway in that straight edge, it's going from 45 to 90. How do you handle that transition?
I'll grab a scrap piece. I'd mark it off, and then what I'd do, go in.
Kind of laying it.
Yeah, so you mark where you're going to, and then from there, pull inward. It should be nice and clean.
So basically, you score the cut at the end where it's going to meet in the middle, and then you bevel cut.
Yeah, and then the cool thing about this, I have super glue. I'm a maniac. Bip. And bip. So if I had actually measured these triangles, they'd actually meet up a lot nicer. Yeah. You can just do transitions at wonky angles.
The second question is, would you be able to show me how to do this undercut?
Basically, dig in halfway and then just nice smooth so that it's got about a quarter of the depth of the foam left. I usually go half a centimeter. A fifth of an inch for you guys out in America land.
Yeah, that's not a thing, but okay.
Yeah. Bam. So effectively what you're going to end up with is a small triangle there, and then so what you're getting out is two small triangles with a quarter of the depth remaining, and you're making a trench. And then from there, those two 45s meet and make a nice 90. Obviously, change the angle depending on what you need. For these ones, they're like only 15 or 30 degrees, and then that keeps a more rounded shape. Ha! You have seen all the fine tricks.
Hello? Hey!
Yo, what's up? We're trying to teach Duke how to do foam work, and it's been good. I mean, he got pieces together last week and used contact cement without sticking all of his parts together. So, I mean,
that's good.
It's okay. In America, you're allowed to drop one F-bomb per 30-minute programming session.
What's that you're building there?
Hey, Shinkers.
Oh, dear. Okay. How do I address both of you? I can do handles, Mr. So it's you, Mr. Duke, and I don't know, do you prefer being a turbo or a Charizard?
I'd just go with the turbo.
I might have multiple projects going on the go. First, this thing, and also, I'm building this little sucker. This is for my Blitz one that I'm doing. This will be the pistol. I haven't actually shown this one yet, but I built this a little while ago.
I think Turbo is semi-silently teasing you.
Oh, is he? Wait, also... What's this?
I think I've gathered that those are your... Oh, what?
Oh.
No.
There it is.
So, before you got on, I had a question.
Oh, wow. It's an elephant with stairs pressed on its face.
We're kind of looking at it from an angle, and these are raised. So these are like Toblerone bars.
Yeah, I know where you're at on that piece now. I'm going to let you in on a super secret. Just make 3 different rectangles. Insert them through the space. Basically, all you have is your stairs like that. Lazy vents.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Craft foam. It's a secret. It makes it look like grading.
I need DFT files.
I got those.
Oh my. Okay, that's the helmet. That has to be it.
And I mean, if the meme team needs to happen, I can throw down.
Woohoo! And my fellow melon. Oh boy, lucky me.
Woohoo!
Yahoo!
Do not rip the patterns. Pro tips.
Pro tips. Oh, so little pieces. It's such a relief. Oh.
He has a pretty good YouTube channel too, where you can watch him build it step by step.
Yeah, I've checked it out for my Magnum actually. Only he did it with a different kind of foam than I did. I kind of just followed it differently.
Yeah, he uses XPS. I mean, it's great for display. But would last about 5 minutes in the convention center.
Can I print those? Invalid page range. You're an invalid page range. Shankers will pave his own path. No, don't hate me, Adobe.
It's also hot here. I'm sweating. I think I'm going to tape the piece down so it doesn't move while I'm tracing it.
Do your best, good sir.
Do you guys have any tricks for how to convey the bevel cut in the tracing?
For notation, no, because I am a dum-dum.
So what I've started doing is that, with the marker, wherever it's not, once I peel it off, wherever the image ends, that's where it's going to cut. It doesn't matter the outside of the image, just the inside. Where it's beveled, I've been doing little dashes this way.
You can see that there's a dotted line there. So that's where I do my undercuts. And then all along the outside, I think that's showing up. I basically have the angle in between two dashes.
The number of
to
the
show
angle?
the degree of the angle, because what I'm doing is I'm cutting out all these pieces, then running downstairs to the scroll saw, and then cutting out all of the consistent angle.
Once you cut it, it's hard to go back.
That's why I have all of those pieces numbered, all the angles marked, and everything is also marked on the patterns. So first revision I do in one color, put the whole thing together, see if it works. And I'm hoping that I don't have to end up building 3 Spartans by the end of this.
I got my files before they reorganized everything.
Oh, so you were in the Wild West.
I am in the Wild West when it comes to files right now. All right, we're going to see if that printed.
I'm sure your parents or your roommates or whoever, because I don't know your current living situation, would absolutely love it if you ran up to the knife block and grabbed it. We'll call those turbo tips. There we go.
Who are you talking to?
Notice me.
Sorry for the derail, Duke. What's up?
We've done it again.
I was just going to show you the trick for how I quick sharpen, like in between cuts. So this material is pretty abrasive, if you notice.
Yes, sir.
And to sharpen a stone on an abrasive surface like that, you just, instead of doing it flat, you pick the angle that the bevel is, and you pull it away from the edge of the blade. So you just do that a bunch of times. You can do it fast or slow. And that's one side of the bevel. Then you have to flip it over and do the other side of the bevel.
So, Duke, the measurements you put on the Young George thread, the one on the left is what the helmet should be, and the one on the right is his actual head?
Yes. I didn't know how to account for the thickness of the foam, so that's why I gave you his head measurement, so you could just make sure that, his head's going to fit inside of it.
Okay.
And then the child one is just to scale down and then measure my head and figure out that delta. Oh, man. Oh, math. All right, be right back. Find and tape measure.
Real mathy with it. Getting real mathy with it.
Munchkins' bobbleheads. Circumference of my noggin, big estimate of 60 centimeters. So basically, I wrapped around my temple and added a few for wiggle room. And then this is going to be...
Tape it.
I have tape around the inside. With my head being 60 centimeters around, Added another 15, so 75-ish. I don't think you can show your box on the internet.
Oh, whoops. Wonderful. Let's not get too political here, folks.
Yeah.
Literally just tape a bag to the side of your work table and then throw all the foam in there for easy cleanup. Turbo tips.
Mom, get out of the camera! I'm talking with my online friends!
The cameos are unreal.
Yep. What's that?
Are you in the basement build zone right now?
I am in the basement build zone. Look at this thing. I built a whiteboard yesterday.
Cool. I want everyone that is involved in this Build Buds process to do like a Pimp My Crib or whatever style video.
Oh, no.
Do you not see that I'm working on an ottoman? Come on.
The things I have to deal with. Oh, look, there's the dog. Hello.
I apologize that my screen is infinitely less exciting than Duke's.
Mine is my... You'll get to see my nose and upper torso. It's very exciting. Yeah. All right, fellas, hold on to your butts. It's about to get loud in here.
Woo! It's actually not loud.
It's louder on my end. It turned out better than expected.
Wonder what their dad is up to.
You know.
Adult stuff. Oh, I should show you fellas this. I am redoing my helmet, and I did a drawing of what I want it to look like.
I'm hoping it's just a picture that says good. No, that looks awesome.
Yeah, I want like this whole thing at the top. I did that based off of Star Wars Clone Wars pilot helmets. I've always kind of liked the way that looked. So I always want to see, what does that look like in an ODST? Turns out, pretty badass.
Contact cement. Where are you?
Hey, look, all the sticky things.
Whoa! So
Like
sticky.
Sticky stuff.
Genius. Yeah, with the new desk, I just got... This is my first experience with drawers and organization.
Oh, hey, it was in the drawer that I looked in 3 times already.
Nice.
Hey!
This is the file that I'm working with. I'm going to start gluing this outer edge.
Join me in the gluing party. Oh man, why do these carcinogens have to smell so delicious?
Okay, I've located one piece.
One is good, one is good.
I don't think I should have bevel cut the little tiny skinny pieces. So I may be back to the drawing board.
You mean the ottoman?
Indeed, the ottoman.
To the ottoman we go.
And then there's these pieces of magic.
The whippy stick.
Oh yes. Save all of these. They will be helpful to you as just like scraps to make, like, if you need stuff to fit better, just shove a few of those in there and glue them down, and it's perfect.
My goal here is just not to glue the pieces to the table.
Do I need to show you my cutting mat?
Or maybe I'm doing it wrong. You go there.
This one
Yes.
goes here.
You
That one
go
goes there.
There, now everything fits as it's supposed to. Yay!
So Duke, you said you were watching a bunch of DFT videos yesterday. So you learned about 3D dimensionality.
You gotta love it. No, you gotta say it like
really-
he does. It's a real nice 3D effect.
He says it a lot, and I love it. It's okay. If you're gonna hate anyone, hate Duke. We're part of the Commonwealth, Shankers and I.
Yep.
God save the Queen.
Let's save the queen.
I was concentrating, guys. Sorry.
Come on.
Important building stuff going on. Jeez.
Yeah, dude, get on topic. We'll edit out the bad pieces. It's fine. Okay, you.
Yes?
I was talking to the piece of paper, Turbo.
I was getting dangerously close to a 3D effect.
No, it's only paper now. It's not quite a 3D effect.
Love you, Andy.
I can't do the stereotypical Canadian accent. I'm sorry.
I don't know what you're
Sorry.
talking about.
I mean, I'm a total fan of Sticky Punchy. Skatey Punchy is my favorite sports ball.
It's not often that I hear
Oh.
sports ball.
It's one of my favorite and most used terms.
Having a little
All
trouble with
the-
it.
Having a little trouble. Uh-oh.
Yeah, they glue together and then they don't meet up at the end when you glue. So now I'm worried that if I glue these two big pieces together, they're not going to meet up when I get to the end.
Start in the middle.
Just keep cutting until something goes right.
Remember, kids, use registration marks.
Should I heat up the foam now to help bend it better? That's what Andrew does.
Well, if it's what Andrew does, you better do what Andrew does. We love you.
I did one side with minimal error.
Hooray!
Minimal error. Hurrah. I added a site. There she is.
I got leg bits.
Well, apparently this part did not make contact.
Oh no. And if it doesn't contact,
Just press harder.
I need another Dremel bit to the Dremel box. Disclaimer. Run down right now. Disclaimers run down the screen.
We are no way affiliated.
And for how much we've talked about them, I don't think we've even shown using the DFT templates.
There's the logo. We endorse you.
Your stuff is cool.
Your stuff is very cool and helpful.
You're part of the reason I got off my lazy ass. Who has the shins and knees?
Jammy.
Okay. He has built things for children before, so that is
I don't
probably a
know
wise
what's up.
choice. Between rounds, it would update Steam names, so we were just mashing names together of things, and one of them was Adjective Pokemon Night, Voluptuous Electabuzz, No Pants Hitmonchan, and Turbo Charizard was the most usable of those. I have definitely made preparations for it to perfectly cup my butt. Here, I'll
Yeah.
even bring the camera down for the nice 3D effect. I lied. I'm climbing on the table.
Well, I guess before we log off, I'd better go. The Lego tour must begin.
Yeah.
Got some rebels. But the big beauty. Look at that sucker.
Yeah.
I am the Senate. Every Lego collector loves to show off their stuff.
I'm so close to the end of this.
So close.
Let some girl hold my shotgun at the last convention.
Oh, I don't
Uh-oh.
like where this is going.
She handed it back to me awkwardly, so I had to reposition how I was holding it. And then she patted me on the back as I was doing it. Just shotgun her straight into the floor.
Oh.
Or I could just build it out of foam. Be some sort of foam spaceman.
Everybody loves a foam spaceman. All right.
Yes.
Yes, I believe it's about time for me to go. It is
Stupid
past
late.
11.
Yep.
Stupid late. And
So
I
they-
dropped
We got to show our respect for Andrew DFT and the Queen.
much respect.
Yeah.
Much respect.
All right, guys.
Always.
Have a good one.
Y'all as well.
It's been a slice. Next week,
Please.
there will be more. More will be revealed next time on Yu-Gi-Oh!
Always comes back to Yu-Gi-Oh! For the next one, instead of Duke giving us an introduction. It'll be you playing the Australian national anthem on the kazoo will be the intro from now on. As the credits scroll by.
Just add a seagull with a cigarette hanging out of its mouth.
Brilliant. And we have ourselves a video.